DaniLeigh dodged a whole ass bullet if she was going to have to sit across from someone who got this nasty ass attitude. To me, this sounds like a chick with an ego who thinks she's bigger than what she is.
This goofy Person of the Day award goes to DaniLeigh, and let me tell you why. DaniLeigh is in the city of Chicago. I don't know why. Probably got a high school appearance. Who the hell knows? But she was set to do an interview with the morning show, and she requested that I, Kendra G, be removed from the interview because she was uncomfortable talking to me. Girlfriend, this ain't wilding out. You ain't gonna be Simone me. Now your whole interview has been canceled, but I'm trying to figure out why didn't you want to talk to me in the first place? I actually been on the radio defending your honor. I really felt the way when your baby daddy played you on that infamous IG Live and I defended you on the radio. Now, shout out to B. Simone, who I know in real life, rock with in real life, but I actually understood why you didn't want to do Wildin' Out with her. But I'm still trying to figure out why the hell you ain't want to talk to me. Now, are you nervous? I'm going to ask you the questions that need to be asked. Like, are you still sleeping with your baby daddy after he beat your brother up and played you on the IG Live? And you know what? I probably would have asked you that question because I need to know. Because if you forgave him, that means I need to forgive him.
You need to know because if she forgave him, you need to forgive him. Y'all are way too invested in other people's personal business. Y'all feel way too entitled. If a person doesn't want to discuss with you the nature of the relationship with her and her child's father, then she has every right to avoid you if she knows you are going to ask her uncomfortable questions like that. Since when has it become this big problem for someone to protect their peace? DaniLeigh was protecting herself from B. Simone, knowing that B. Simone and the father of her child are cool. So she wanted to avoid B. Simone on Wildin' Out. Then you got Kendra G, who's supposedly cool with B. Simone in real life. So if DaniLeigh did say, hey, I don't want to do this interview with her, that would make sense if she's cool with B. Simone. A lot of people just trying to avoid drama. And from what I'm seeing, DaniLeigh says she did not even know that this was even an interview scheduled for her and that she don't even know who Kendra G is. I think this is miscommunication between Kendra G, the program director at the radio station, and DaniLeigh and her team. This sounds like that Monique and D.L. Hughley shit when Monique thought she was headliner, but D.L. Hughley was, but she thought he kicked her off of headlining because he didn't want to deal with her. This is what this reminds me of, is miscommunication. But then the truth came out that someone was misquoting D.L. Hughley to Monique. Either way, what type of bitch has a whole ass tantrum because somebody don't want to work with them on a radio station? Like, there are thousands of radio stations out there and shows and podcasts. And just because somebody passed up on one radio interview doesn't mean that their career is over simply because they don't want to do that specific radio interview. Someone needs to remind Kendra G that she is a radio personality who does IG Live. She's not Beyonce. So if somebody wants to pass up on talking to her, then that's life. It's okay. But to turn around and get on live and say something about it when this should have been handled privately, if she felt some type of way, maybe she could have sat down with DaniLeigh in private and discussed this to see what the problem was. Y'all don't handle this shit maturely. You don't think first. Y'all go to the internet first. Instead, they could have handled this shit privately and talked about this professionally behind closed doors to make sure everything is clear and cool, not get on social media and say some shit like this. To me, DaniLeigh dodged a whole ass bullet because this was the type of bitch that she was dealing with. Kendra G just showed you what type of bitch she is. This should be something that should harm her reputation. I saw plenty of people saying, oh, she shouldn't be like this. DaniLeigh shouldn't have did this because this is going to hurt her career. How? DaniLeigh didn't bring this shit to the internet. DaniLeigh don't even know what's going on according to her. But this could have all been cleared up behind the scenes first. See if some beef is truly there first and everyone's communicating properly first before you bring that shit to the internet. And B. Simone need to be side-eyeing this Kendra G chick too. Because inside of this little clip, this bitch says, oh, I see why she wanted to avoid B. Simone, but me, first of all, chick, you supposed to be cool with B. Simone. You're not supposed to be saying no shit like that. If you truly cool and down with B. Simone, what the fuck? Why would you get on your radio show and defend DaniLeigh? If you cool with B. Simone and you know B. Simone is harmless, why in the world would you get on your radio show, defend DaniLeigh, and then turn around and have a quote-unquote cool, last, cordial friendship with B. Simone? You flaky. A lot of y'all ain't gonna be able to pick up on the bullshit underneath this Kendra G bitch, but I see it now, so I'm good. I was in her comment section, and they was trying to drag the fuck out of me because I was like, what's wrong with protecting your peace? And another thing, don't be out here defending people because you want something in return. Defend someone because that's truly what you believe about the situation. Don't feel like somebody owe you simply because you defended them on your radio show. That shit's weird. Like, y'all need to be out here expressing your opinion regardless to whether the person that you talking about validates what you saying or not. That sounds like to me that this Kendra G chick is insecure. This was a whole ass tantrum by somebody who has too much ego and has too much insecurity. If somebody don't want to work with you, don't take that shit personal. Not everybody gonna like you. Not everybody gonna know you. Not everybody gonna care about a scheduled interview they were supposed to have if their team didn't vocalize to them the importance of the interview. Come on, man. Y'all gotta realize that a lot of the decisions that are made inside of DaniLeigh's career has a lot to do with her business manager. If y'all know the business, y'all know that. All this she don't like black girls because she made the Yellow Bone song talking about the babies of a baby mom. All that shit don't have nothing to do with her, Kendra G, and B. Simone. If DaniLeigh decided that she didn't want to be around B. Simone or Kendra G because it had something to do with the baby who is the father of her child, she has every right to do that. Y'all bitches have cut off other chicks for less. From the looks of it, to me, DaniLeigh is out here focusing on her career because she need bread to take care of her daughter. That's what it looks like to me with DaniLeigh.